on location right here in Kansas. The most absolute boring place on the planet. No, I'm sure that's not true. There are a lot of places that's probably way more boring than Kansas, but Kansas is pretty doggone flat. Now, if you are tuning in with me this morning, I want to say, yes, it is true. I did put in the title of this video for men only. So that means if you are a female coming in, don't be putting in the stream. You know, I have no. I talk about Mounjarbro. I talk about different reviews, but this stream today is not for any females. In fact, if they want to come in on the stream, that's completely fine. If they want to come in and maybe you're a female today and you're coming in to see what this is all about, maybe you want to purchase or you want to learn something about men's grooming, beard care, head shaving, that type of stuff, because you have a husband, you have a brother, you have a nephew, a friend, significant other, and that's completely fine. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea that this stream today is going to be for men. I'm going to talk to you men where you're at today. So if you're coming in today, make sure you leave a comment below where you're tuning in from. Now, I like to do this because I like to know where my audience is tuning in from. Now, I have a lot of people that are on my channel that are from the East Coast. A lot of them from New York. If you're from New York, I am curious how old you are. I'm trying to get to know my geographics as far as age. Now, most of the men that come on my channel, they're going to be in their mid-40s, sometimes in their mid-30s. So not a whole lot of young guys, but not a whole lot of older guys either. When I say older, I'm talking about like 60 and above, maybe 50s and above. So wanted to kind of chat today. I know it's Christmas time in just a couple of days. It's going to be a really busy next couple of days for us and my family, at least. I'm just curious, as men, what is your plans in the next couple of days? Let's just have some dialogue. But I wanted to know, are there anything or things that you are interested in getting over the next couple of days for your grooming routines? When I say grooming routines, I'm talking about if you're growing a beard or if you're trying to shave your head. I did a video, I just posted it a couple of days ago. When is the perfect time to shave your head? Now, again, as I said before, this is going to be a stream for men, so a lot of women may chime in, and that's completely fine. You are welcome to be here to learn. Maybe you have a significant other that needs some advice. I can give that to you. I've got some people coming in. Appreciate you guys coming in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm just curious. Mr. Clean, you're absolutely right. I try to keep this a nice, clean shaven head. You know what I'm saying? So what shampoo do I use? Obviously, the shampoo that I use is not for my head hair. There's a difference between head shampoo and beard shampoo. Now, if you are trying to grow a beard, I'm just curious. As I said in the beginning of this, where is my audience tuning in from? I know a lot of people that I have that are on the East Coast, like New York. If you're up in New York, shout out to you guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're in another country, maybe you're not from the US, maybe you're from Canada, maybe you're from the United Kingdom, let me know in the comments. I'm just curious where you're from. Mr. Clean, absolutely. I just don't have the hoop earrings, but if you're coming in, welcome. I appreciate you guys being on the stream today. Merry Christmas, early Merry Christmas to you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. We're going to just talk about what's going to happen in the next couple of days in your life. What are you guys doing? Are you guys going to be celebrating with family? You're going to be celebrating by yourself? What grooming things are you looking at getting? Maybe you're going to get a gift. Hey, we got somebody from Russia. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Welcome to the stream today from Greece. Wow, that is really cool. So yeah, I'm going to be celebrating as well. But yes, I'm curious, is there things that are on your list to pick up the next couple of days, like maybe a gift? You're wanting a gift for your men's grooming, you want a new head shaver, maybe you want to know some beard care products that you're interested in getting. I'm curious, do you have a beard today? Are you tuning in with a beard? Do you have a shaved head? Why are you a part of my channel? Christ is King. He died for us, which means we should repent and you will go to heaven if you actually mean it and not hell. Jesus is coming back soon. I completely agree. Jesus is coming back soon. We're living in some end times right now, and I'm ready to go. So, but the focus today, not to throw Jesus to the side, because you know, he is the reason for the season. But I wanted to kind of talk today about some things that can help you. If you're trying to shave your head or if you're trying to grow a beard, I've been growing my beard out for quite a while. Now, I do trim it sometimes, but I haven't trimmed it in a while because I'm trying to really get some length on it. I'm going to go to the chat here. It says, I shave my head with the shaver every day. I like it smooth. I do too. My wife loves my head being shaved and she loves the beard. Tuning in from Switzerland. Good to have you, buddy. I enjoy growing the beard out. I enjoy different products, trying them out. Some of them feel amazing. Some of them smell incredible. Some of them are just really not that good. And I've got a lot of reviews coming, and I'm a guy that doesn't really like to bash companies, but if it's really not that good, I'll gracefully just share the truth with you guys. But head shavers, guys, man, I'm telling you, there is a phenomena when it comes to people buying head shavers these days. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So many people buying head shavers. That tells me that either there's a lot of people that's wanting to go that bald and bearded look. Well, I shouldn't say bald and bearded, because there's a lot of guys that may not have beards, but there's a lot of people buying head shavers, and they're buying head shavers because they're going bald. I had a friend yesterday tell me, a couple days ago, we were talking about how if you have the horseshoe ring around your head, it's time to shave your head. If you're constantly just subconsciously worried about your head because you have, you know, just a ring and not very much hair, it's time to shave your head, guys. Kevin says, I do have a beard. I use beard wash Cremo. Now, I used to use Cremo, but I've moved over to like more small batch stuff. I know a lot of the Cremo stuff, there's some controversial stuff like in their oils and stuff. But if you're going to buy something cheap, like when I say cheap as in like a value, you might want to look at like Grave Before Shave. You know, they sell that on Amazon. It's like maybe $12, $13. So it's really not that bad of a price. In fact, I do have an Amazon storefront that you can purchase anything on Amazon. It does not cost you a penny more, but it does kick back and support this channel a little bit. If you guys are ever interested in utilizing my link, again, it doesn't cost you anything, but it does help support this channel. But I would highly recommend, maybe if you want to stay on the lower end, you want to buy something on Amazon maybe where they can get you the prime shipping, I definitely would look into Grave Before Shave. They've got great beard wash and a great conditioner. Okay, so it's snowing. Wow, it's not snowing here. Addie Gray says, is it snowing where you are? Okay, I don't know if it's snowing where you're at, but it's not snowing where I'm at. It may look like it in the background, but no, it's actually a pretty nice day today in Kansas. It's probably in the 40s. It's not really, really cold. The wind's not blowing, so it's nice. Beard care. You have to use a different beard wash for your beard than you do your head hair. So if you're a female listening in, your husband's got a beard, I'm telling you guys, it's different than head hair. If you don't wash your hair on your head for a while, what happens? Anybody? Drop it in the chat. Let me know what happens to your head hair if you do not wash it several days. And so I'll come back to that in a minute. But if you wash your beard with the same stuff as your head hair, what happens is when you overwash it, it's completely opposite. It strips the oil from your beard and it becomes very brittle and dry, and it starts having split ends. So check this out. A lot of guys, you know, they don't use beard oil, and maybe they think it's something weird, you know, well, that's just a gimmick. I'm telling you right now, guys, try this out. If you don't believe me, maybe this is you and this is where you've been. If you go outside, Kevin's right, exactly. It turns very oily. You can see somebody's head and it's really oily. It means they haven't really washed it. But it's opposite with your beard, because your beard will get dry and the oils will strip out and it becomes coarse, it becomes brittle, it starts breaking off, it feels like hay. I had a friend the other day, I got him some beard oil. He'd been using the beard oil, his beard feels great, it looks great, you can see a 9-day difference, but he said he went out and forgot to put beard oil in, and it feels like his hair on his face is like bed hair. You know, have you ever got out of bed and your hair's all over the place? That's how his beard was. And it's because, you know, obviously beard oil is not necessarily for your hair, but it's for your skin. It does promote beard growth, but it's also, what happens is there's oils in your hair on your face, and it's called sebum oil. It comes from your sebaceous glands under your skin. And so what happens is, as your beard's growing longer, it starts losing oil because it doesn't have enough to fill the hair. So you have to supplement it with more oil. So that's how beard oil works. Now, if you want to make it softer and take care of it and more nourished, you can get beard butter. A lot of people go, what the heck is beard butter? Well, it's going to have like your butters in it, like mango butter, shea butter, all that stuff, but it really makes your beard really soft. Let me just put it in a nutshell. I've got several people around me. It's kind of funny. They're always like wanting to fill my beard, and I'm like, don't touch my, it's one of those things that's just like it's one of those things I just don't like people touching my beard. Obviously, I don't want them stripping oils, and I don't want them getting stuff on my beard. But I'm curious, are you that way too? If you're a bearded guy in here, have you ever had a beard where people want to touch it because it feels good and it's soft and it looks good? I'm just curious. I've had guys come up to me wanting to touch my beard, and it's weird. But it's a true thing, guys. And I know a lot of men out there probably, and women, women really probably don't care at all. But a lot of men out there, they're like, man, this is stupid. You know, I can grow a beard all day long. I don't need beard oil. Well, go ahead and try. Eventually, you're going to find out that there's some issues going on with your beard. It's going to start getting brittle. It's going to fall out. If you want a nice thick beard and you want to grow a healthy beard where people look at you and go, man, your beard looks great. What can I do to grow a beard like yours? If I had $1 for how many times people have said, if I had a beard that looks like yours, I would be so happy. And the thing of it is, you can have a beard just as good as mine. Now, obviously genetics plays a part of it, but a lot of it would be, I would say probably 50, if not more percent, is because you're not taking care of your stuff. So Kevin says, I get that all the time. I don't like them touching it either. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lady that had touched my hair one day, and my wife was furious about it. She's like, that's my husband's beard. Don't touch don't touch his beard. And then she started asking her friends, what would you do if a lady grabbed your husband's hair, started rubbing through his head or his beard? And she's like, oh, that's not going to happen. So I'm curious, if you're a female in here, and you're married or have a boyfriend, what would you think if another female rubbed her hands through your husband or boyfriend or fiance's hair? Would it offend you? Would it upset you? Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. We are getting so close. So I'm just curious. You know, I talk a lot about beard care on this channel, okay? I mean, it's obvious. I do. It's a men's grooming channel. It's what we do. I do take Mounjarbro, but I focus more on beard care and men's fashion and everything to do with the guy, right? Because I like taking care of myself, and I want to share with you guys some finds that I found and what works for me, what might work for you. So if you're ever interested in buying, brother, how about some breakup advice from one man to another? I'm going to tell you guys, listen, I don't know the seriousness of your relationship. I know this is kind of off topic, but you know, I'm somewhat wise at what I do around locally. What I would do, it depends. Do you have kids involved? You know, if it's just a girlfriend, no, you know, history with kids involved. There's different dynamics to relationships, honestly. You know, I mean, if you have kids, you know, it's a whole nother element. So, is it Marcio? Am I saying that right? Should I shave my head? I still have too much hair except above the forehead. Okay. So if you're having receding hairline, you know, a lot of guys, it's okay. You can kind of, it still looks good. But I'm telling you guys right now, when you lose this, or it's really thin on top, like mine, I didn't completely lose it, but it's very thin. My hair is thicker on the side. But when you jump off the edge, I mean, I did a video, you can go check it out. I just posted it 2 days ago, and maybe I'll try to link it at the end of this video later on today. But when you come up with the idea, like, should I shave my head, and you're worried about what other people think, let me say this, guys, don't worry about what other people think. I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now, stop worrying about what other people think, because you will be held in a corner forever, all your life, worrying about what other people think. You know, you do what you feel like you need to do. And I'm telling you guys, you'll be happy. If you do what you want to do, you will be happy. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people that want to do certain things, but they're just reserved because they're afraid of what other people's going to think. And so I'm telling you right now, if you feel like you want to do something, just do it. Be you. You know, I wasn't sure when I first shaved my head how that was going to go. And at first it was a shock. You know, people are like, oh my gosh, now if I grow my hair back, it's a shock, you know, because people start to follow you and understand, and that's your look, you know. So he says, should I shave my head? And then Kevin says, what's a good beard oil? Because I just use water in the morning. Okay, dude, here's the deal. This is in a nutshell. There's a lot of good beard oils, a lot of beard companies. I've done a lot of reviews on this channel. And in fact, in the description, I have several different links of great beard companies. Everyone that's in the description, I highly recommend. I think they're great. If you want to look through it, you can always send me a message at chadbonyreviews@gmail.com, and I'll message you back. I'm always good about getting back to everyone. But if you're curious about a scent, I can tell you my thoughts. I can tell you my highest thoughts, or my thoughts in order as far as my scents, ranking them from a different company if you find a company that you're interested in. But I'm telling you, if you get out of the shower, just damp your beard where it's a little wet but not fully dry. You have to use oil. You can't just use water. It will dry it out. Trust me, dude. I know I'm talking about. You'll have beard itch sometimes, but even if you don't have beard itch, it's going to catch up with you. You need the beard oil. It's not very much money to do. It lasts. Good beard wash and good beard oil, those are the number 2 essentials. You can get away with those if you don't have beard butter and all that, that's fine, but you have to have a good beard wash because of the pH levels in it. That doesn't strip your beard, and you have to have a good beard oil, okay? So I mean, like I said, I've done several reviews on this channel, but I have a description that has links in it below that'll have all the beard companies that you can't go wrong with, okay? All right, so going on here, let's see here. Agreed, man. It depends on the scenario. Got left by her 12 years ago together, left the kids and all, not really a good place, and was just, thanks for noticing my chat. Yeah, no problem, dude. I'm trying to help everybody out. I mean, I'm just a normal person having a good time, you know, trying to help other people out on here. So, I mean, I'm nothing special, nothing greater than you guys. Just a person that has found himself, you know, in the midst of all craziness, and just a blessed person because I don't know why, but there's nothing special in myself. Okay. So I would just say, dude, keep your head up, man. Keep pushing forward and take the next step. You know, every step that you have, just take the next step and just stay out of trouble, and just do as good as you can. Just love and be a good person, and stay out of trouble. I mean, when girls and guys split, you know, with the kids involved, there's a lot of issues that can happen. So you just keep going, man. Bearded Mack. Bearded Mack's a great one. I like Bearded Mack a lot. Says, I denied being bald for years. I wore a hat all the time. I looked like Bozo the Clown. Once I decided to go bald, I was much happier. Randy, I agree. You know, there's sometimes I see guys that have that ring, and my friend the other day said it's a cul-de-sac. I thought it was the funniest thing. A cul-de-sac on your head. So stop living on the cul-de-sac, right? And just shave it, okay? So yes, for sure. Let's see here. Morning. Hey, from New Zealand. It's a morning in New Zealand. Good to have you on here, man. So here's the deal. Let's go to my wife here that's sitting in the car with me, and let's ask her what she thinks about me having hair on my head, and then when I took the leap of shaving it. And also, let's ask her what she thinks about my beard and if beard oil is legit. All right? What do you think, honey? Should I grow my hair back?
Absolutely not.
Now, what happened with you, and I grew my hair out for a little while, for about 6 months. What happened when I had that and then when I shaved my head? Did I go from like 0 to hero?
Yes. I didn't want to say anything to him. He was trying to grow it back. And, I know he initially wanted hair, but it wasn't coming in very much on the top. It was very little, and it was coming in real good on the sides, and it just didn't look good. And honestly, I was scared to tell him, but I said, hey, I just feel like maybe you just need to shave your head. I feel like personally you look better with your head bald. And he does. He shaved it, and I'm telling you, he gets women hitting on him all the time, and I'm not just saying that.
That's
That
a
is the
lie.
truth.
That's
He
a
does.
lie.
You do too.
That's an absolute lie.
And I love the beard. I absolutely love the beard. I will say this, if he didn't take care of the beard and he would let it go every cray all these crazy ways, and if he didn't clean it or didn't care about it and it was scraggly and just not good and it stunk or anything, no. But he takes good care of his beard. He always lines it up. It always looks nice, good shape, smells great all the time. It looks full and fluffy, and it just adds to his sexiness. So,
wow. Sexiness, huh? Wow. Using the big words now. All right, moving on. I'm about to get off here, guys, but I just want to get on here and say Merry Christmas. I know it's in a couple of days, but it's going to be here before you know it. This year has just flown by so fast. It's crazy. But I want to get on here and just kind of share some thoughts with you guys. If you're new to this chat, if you're new to this channel, maybe you've never heard of the Bearded Mounjarbro, this channel is like the best channel. Well, I'm a little biased, but the best channel for every guy out there. If you're looking for advice, if you're looking for like fashion advice, or just a simple review on different men's products that you just don't know. I hate spending money on things that I just don't know, and then I find myself wasting money. I go on YouTube all the time and I review things, like look up YouTube videos on reviews to see before I make my purchase. So I want to make sure that I'm not wasting my money on something, right? So that's kind of what I do. I share my thoughts and opinions on things. Been around for a long time, and just do whatever I can to help you guys out in any way. So if you find this helpful, always consider liking this, because it does help my small channel out. Yeah, I would love for you to be a part of my community. I'd love for you to be obviously a subscriber where you can kind of follow my channel and stuff, because I'm always putting stuff out. Make sure you hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be putting a lot of videos out, and I do a lot of live streams, and I don't want you to miss me, because I would love to catch you in the chat again. Twitch, good to see you again, brother. I always like seeing you, man. In fact, I was thinking about you this morning. I thought, Twitch is a good guy, always comes on my chat, always leaves comments, just a great guy. Like my good friend told me, I'd rather be bald than look like I'm going bald. Man, that kind of sounds like something I said before. It had me in my feels at first, but now it's no big deal, dude. I'm sure Twitch, dude, you look great with a bald head, dude. I'm telling you, just a great guy, and I'm sure your beard smells incredible. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I got a lot of things I got to do before Christmas and get things together for the upcoming holidays and families. But I want you to know, guys, I appreciate you guys. Stay strong, vigilant during this holiday time. Love your family. Stay safe. Don't do crazy stuff. But take care of yourself, guys. Come back and see me again on my next live stream, because I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to get to know some of you in my audience. It's always fun, you can go to several different channels and just go and get off, but if you can come to some channels where you actually feel like you're a part of the community and you can have some type of a belonging. And should you ever want to become a member, I never really push that a lot, but I do have a membership, and it's like behind the scene videos, private chats, and it's also early access to videos, and it's very cheap, but it kind of helps out with this channel, so with that said, guys, I'm not going to say any more about that. Merry Christmas, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Take care, guys.